Well, we all lived in a house together in Asheville. Didn't have enough bedrooms for all of us, so we ended up sharing rooms and stuff, which actually worked good for Simon and Caleb because there was a little ghost in the house.
Super haunted.
There were a couple ghosts.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're hanging out with country group King Calaway. Hi guys.
Woo!
Hey,
how's it going?
Welcome, it's so good to see you guys. Lots to dive into today, but first off, congratulations. Let's talk about the music first. Your new EP, Midnight, is out. How does it feel having this body of work out into the world?
It feels pretty great. I mean,
amazing.
it's been a while since we've released music, and it's an added element is that we wrote a lot of these songs on the EP as well. So, and that's just really cool to have like stuff that we kind of had a little pen on.
Now, let's talk about the creation of it, because now this was created in North Carolina, right? Over the course of a month? Did I get that right?
Correct, yeah, in Asheville.
In Asheville. Okay, so walk me through, what did that process look like? What was that month like?
Well, we all lived in a house together in Asheville. Didn't have enough bedrooms for all of us, so we ended up sharing rooms and stuff, which actually worked good for Simon and Caleb because there was a little ghost in the house.
Super haunted.
There were a couple ghosts.
It was really.
What?
There was a note.
How was it haunted?
There was a note on the fridge, and it was like, "Hey, don't worry about like the groans that you hear in the middle of the night. It's like super normal." And it was like terrifying.
And just like really spooky like artwork, and like this weird gremlin was like in one of the rooms.
This little girl was
like, what?
What? And y'all stayed there for a month? I would have been like, no, I can't even sleep tonight.
No, I left all the lights on. It wasn't a good month for the climate, but
But it contributed to the music of the weekend.
Yeah,
and we all had a good time. I mean, the studio was a few blocks away, so we could Chad drove his Prius up, or we could just like walk down to the studio every morning or whatever. So it was really nice.
They did have to push my Prius out of the snow at one point.
In February, yeah.
Which that was interesting, but we made it through, so.
So ghost, snow, all of the elements that impacts an EP for sure. Now, let's talk about the music for a second. I want to start with Homegrown. I love this song for two reasons. I love the New York reference because I'm in New York now, and I also love the George Jones reference because he's one of my all-time favorites. So talk to me again about this song and what it was like creating this one.
Well, yeah, I wrote this one with Kevin Griffin of Better Than Ezra, and we just had a lot of fun making it. I think we just kind of came into that right of like, let's just write something that is a lot of fun, people can jam to, you don't have to think about a whole lot, and that's exactly what we came out of it. And when we went to the studio to record it, like these guys adding their touch to it, like it just took it to a whole other level. So it's something that we're all really proud of, and as a writer on it, I'm super proud of that song.
And now let's take it back just a little bit, because you released your album Rivers in 2019, and then we have a little pause, right, where you sort of reassess what King Calaway is and what the sound is going to be in the music. How did your sound change in that time period to what you're releasing right now?
I think we were just chasing understanding like ourselves a bit better, and like honestly the initial like burst for us of like 2019 was like so incredible, and we did so much cool stuff that we didn't really have a chance to like sit down and take it in. And so the biggest change was just that this set of songs is kind of based on our stories. A lot of the stuff we put out originally was like, you know, some of the top songwriters in town giving us a chance to record their songs, but now we suddenly had the space to get super creative, like with lyrics and working together in a songwriting space. And so I think that's kind of what the biggest difference is, in terms of like where it's at now.
Yeah, and when you think ahead of like where you envision the bands, like what comes to mind? Or maybe who was someone that really inspired you that's like, that's where we want to be, like that's what we want to be like?
I think we really focused on like the live show for these songs, and I think that's what we want these songs to be. It's like when we play them live, it needs to feel like you're listening to the record, and vice versa. When you listen to the record, it needs to feel like a live show. So yeah, just playing these songs to as many people as possible.
I love that. Now we also have to talk about Good Time to Me with Lainey Wilson. We love Lainey Wilson here. Tell me a little bit about how that collaboration came about.
Yeah, so Lainey is an incredible vocalist. She can sing on anything. And she's been a friend of ours for a few years. She's on the same label. I think the first time we hung out with her was on Broadway, right?
Yeah.
So it just felt right. She has such a vocal, and the first time we hung out with her was at a honky tonk. So that was a lot of fun. She was absolutely amazing.
Who else is on the dream collab list?
I mean, Brothers Osborne.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
That would be unbelievable.
Great. Keith Urban.
Yeah, having him on a track would be really cool.
Yeah.
I think Dolly Parton, maybe. That would be amazing.
Yes.
I would. We want to work with as many people as possible. Like, country is filled with so many amazing artists, writers, and like to work with as many of them as possible is a dream, you know.
Taking back to King Calaway origins, what is the origin story? How did you guys all form? When was the moment you were like, okay, we're doing this?
3 years. So many people are so surprised when we say that we've been a band for like 3 years. They're like, oh wow, like we get the impression that you've been together for so much longer. But I think that's just like testament to like how close we are as like friends and like we spend so much quality time together that it feels like we've been together for a really, really long time. But yeah, it was basically in 2018, we kind of were all searching for an excuse to move to Nashville. And I think, and through some mutual connections, we found each other. Like, I had a friend in the UK who kind of pointed me to Nashville, and that's how I met these guys. And like individually, we kind of had a story like that. And then it was just about getting in a band room and seeing what that would actually look and sound like. And yeah, then things just started happening.
We just did. Let's do it.
Well, King Calaway, congratulations on Midnight. Before we let you go, what else can we look forward to? What else is coming out? Give us the full rundown.
Yeah, we, there's some more music kind of bubbling away in the background while we kind of give people a taster of the Midnight EP and sort of what's to come. Other than that, we're just enjoying kind of the fact that we can be playing shows again. And we're trying to get on as many of those as we can. We want to reconnect with fans who we haven't seen in such a long time and make new fans as well. So
King Calaway, thank you guys so much, and congratulations again on Midnight. We're so excited for y'all.
Thank
you.
Thanks so much for watching our interview with King Calaway. Make sure you stream their new EP Midnight out now on iHeartCountry, and we'll see you next time.